I'm GamerFitnation's Antwand Pearman, also known as Black Bob. I'm here with the legendary man himself, Todd McFarlane.
You're fine. How are you doing today?
I'm good. It's an honor to be here with you.
Oh, thank you. How's your toy fair going for you?
My toy fair is going pretty good right now.
Lots of cool stuff. You walk around here, you get to see lots of cool stuff for the next couple of days, right?
Yes, I did. So you could tell us about some of your designs, because I mean the details is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I was on a plane coming here, and I realized this is my 20th toy fair now, right? All of a sudden, I'm like the old man. I was like the new kid on the block. I'm now the old man now. But we try to do the exact same thing we did 20 years ago. You know, I broke into the industry because I felt that the big Fortune 500 companies were kind of cheating the consumer, right? I mean, I didn't think the art was as cool as it could have been, and I was going wholesale. I was getting a little bit older. How come it's not appealing to me? So I thought that there was a sort of an opening there for somebody to come into the business and just do cool stuff, right? And maybe even, you know, some stuff that isn't aimed at 6-year-olds. So, you know, we could do some cool PG-13, R-rated stuff. So we made our reputation, obviously, doing super hyper detailed stuff, some cool new paint applications, getting the realism down, right? Putting some big poses and just having a lot of fun, so I could sell stuff to you, right? And I mean, well, even more so, I could sell stuff to me, because I go, I'm not buying that sports figure. It looks like Play-Doh. I'm not buying that other guy that looks like he was formed out of marshmallows. I go, it doesn't look like what they're supposed to be looking like. And so, you know, now fast forward 20 years, and you've got all these companies now that do really cool stuff, so the consumers like you and I, or some of your viewers here, instead of only having 1 or 2 cool things, there's now hundreds of cool things that they can get. And I'm going, all right, mission accomplished, right? Yeah. You know, I mean, and I've been able to be in the toy business for 20 years now.
And one of your most famous accomplishments is the fact that you created Spawn. Yeah. I mean, I absolutely love Spawn. In fact, there was a game that came out called Injustice. Yeah. And I made a suggestion. I asked the fans, I said, I think we should have Spawn do a cameo in Injustice. He should be a playable character. What do you think about that?
Unlockable, right?
Yeah.
Get him in there. And then he takes down everybody, right?
Yeah, I felt he fits the roster.
Yeah, he becomes the baddest ass in the whole bunch there. So we've been, you know, currently right now we're up to, I got to write on the plane tonight, issue 241. So over 20 years.
Wait, you gonna write that on the plane? Like,
oh yeah. Oh. So it's been 2 decades. You know, we've had that comic book rocking right now. About halfway through the movie script, I was supposed to have it done in December, but it didn't. But once that gets done and we get a workable script, I'm telling you, that's going to come quick and hard and fast. I got the money, I got the production, I got the actors all lined up. So we're gonna rock and roll on that one.
And then that back. Yeah. Did you just say movie script? Yeah. I mean, as for a movie script for what?
Yeah. Oh no, for Spawn. No. Because they've been chasing. Listen, guys, look at. Here's what I know. So any of you aspiring artists out there, Warner Brothers owns DC Comics. Yes. So that whole company is off the street, right? Recently, Disney bought Marvel. Yes. So all those characters are off the street. So for any people out there who got any kind of artistic ability, there's still now Fox, Universal, Paramount, all those guys need movies, and they can't get Marvel and DC because and Sony, they can't get those ones, right? So unless they had the contract prior to those acquisitions, so they have to now start coming to us at Image Comic Books and some of the other independents. So if you've got a cool character, I'm telling you, all of a sudden they took the top 80 characters off the street. So if you got character number 81, you are valuable in Hollywood right now. So you can imagine how many times the door knocks for going, we got to make superhero stuff, and what characters are popular that people don't own, and that would be Spawn. So the deal is, I go non-negotiable, and they've said yes. I write, produce, direct. That's it. I go, I'm not going to do it again. But it's going to be R-rated, and it's going to be a supernatural movie that will scare the shit out of you, and that's. I go, it's not superhero versus supervillain. It's going to be more of a ghost story, and everything in the movie's normal, and then this thing that sort of comes, and you'll go, that's Spawn, right? So I mean, when I was a kid, I grew up with movies that scared me, but there's only one thing that was out of the ordinary, right? Exorcist, the girl, her head turned. The rest of that movie was normal, right? And if you went and saw like The Omen, you had the funny kid, Damien, but the rest of the movie was normal, right? You could argue that even in the movie Frankenstein, when, you know, the old black and white, you had the monster, and then everybody else was normal. The mad scientist and the villagers and even the hunchback guy, all human beings. So the way they'll say, Todd, you can direct this movie is if I keep the budget low, and I make it essentially look like the movie Departed or LA Confidential or American Gangsters, and then every now and then the shadows move and people get messed up, and you go, whoa, that's that dude called Spawn, right? So,
do you have an actor lined up?
Yes, we do. We have a couple people knocking at the door, but I am not at liberty to go. But if you Google on internet, you'll find some of the guys who said some stuff out loud, some of the actors. So.
This is crazy. So, do you think Spawn might make an appearance back in the video game? Like I said, as a cameo in Justice, or
not that. Here's what I think will happen. If you know, the big move is to still get the movie out, right? I get the movie out, then it will begat everything else. All of a sudden, I can bring the toys back in a meaningful way. I can bring back video games. We can start doing cool stuff again with Spawn, but he'll be current events instead of saying, oh, you know, 5 years ago he was at the top of his game. You know, to me, I don't want to worry and trade on, you know, what's happened in the past. I want to work on what's happening in the future. So
you are the man. Oh man, is there anything else you want to tell about people at GamerFitnation? Because you already dropped some news on us, so that's crazy.
Well, you know, we've got the Walking Dead is exploding on us, right? I mean, those toys and the statues are going to do great for both. You know, we have the license for both the TV show and the comic book. The sports is a 365-day business because, again, you can pick your favorite team or your favorite player. Those are always rotating. And then we got these goofy little guys here, the Rabbids, that are just these bumbling little silly guys that tell a lot of burping and farting sounds. Like you see the gun over there where you press it and it's a lot of silly noises. Look at, I don't know about the moms and the ladies out there, but you and I, as a 6-year-old guy, we would love to have a fart gun, right, or a it's called the plunger gun with little burping noises and stuff like that. So, and if I do my job right, we're going to be coming out with smaller ones that if you shake them, this doesn't have. They'll have like goofy noises in it. And if I get 1 million moms say that they're tired of those sounds, Todd, then I know that I've done my job and I've hit a home run. So,
awesome. Yeah. Well, you are the man. Thank you for this opportunity for the interview and this. Oh man, you just made my day because we've been waiting for another Spawn movie for a long, long time.
Oh, no, dude, it's coming. It's coming. We'll get you, and then we'll go into the animation after that. So we'll bring that. No, we'll bring it all back. Right? You guys just be patient. We'll get it all back for you. So, yeah.
Well, I'm GamerFitnation's Antwand Pearman, also known as Black Bible, and that was Todd McFarlane. Spawn's coming.
Hey, everyone, this is Todd McFarlane, creator of Spawn, and I just want to tell you, don't just be fit, be gamer fit. You heard it from me first.